What's going on, guys? Broken Past back here again today. I figured since it took so long to release the last video that I'd go ahead and make a small mail day video today showing you some of the stuff that I ordered for an upcoming video. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right into the box and see what we have. So as you can probably tell, we have a collection of Game Boys, Game Boy Advances, and Game Boy Colors from Japan for you. I went ahead and made a purchase. I figured I hadn't bought anything from these guys for a while, so it was about time to go ahead and order some more stuff. So let's go ahead and cut into the bag and see what we have to work with. I do have to say that I'm always a fan at how well they ship everything, throwing pieces of packing between all these to avoid them getting any more scuffed up than they already are. Let's go ahead and move these out of the way and go through them one at a time. So first up, we have a really sticky, greasy Game Boy Advance. I'm not sure how well that shows on the video. That is kind of gross. I don't have any idea what happened with that. But let's just go ahead and see real quick if it powers on. So I did look closely, or as much as I could, on the eBay listings to make sure that I don't think any of these have, I was going to say didn't have any corrosion, but then of course we look here and we can see some on the inside of this, which may be related to whatever this grease is going on over here. But real quick, let's go ahead and just try it out just to see if it turns on. And it does not, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. It could simply be a dirty power switch. But for my purposes, that's not a huge deal because I bought this one mainly, excluding the grease, mainly because I wanted one with a relatively clean orange body to add to the collection. So if this one doesn't work, that's okay. I'm happy. The rubberized plastic on the side will clean up just fine with the magic eraser, so I'm not too worried, but I think overall, this will be good. Next up, we have a pink Game Boy Color, or whatever not quite pink color this is. Let's go ahead and get this off of here too. So overall, the body on this one isn't too bad. It's again dirty, pretty grimy on the sides, but that's okay. Maybe a little bit of corrosion on the inside. But let's go ahead and just power it up and see if it works. Cool. This one seems to work great. So let's go ahead and see if the cartridge reader works on this one as well. It appears to be. Yep. Everything appears to work great on this one. So that's exciting. Not a whole lot that will need to be done on this one, other than just a bit of cleaning, some refurbishing. But the goal for this one was simply to add it to the collection. So far we've done the pink, yellow, and teal. We just need purple and the lime green left to get. So this is just going to be added to the collection of the other colors. But this one works great, which is good news. A little bit of dust in there, but a quick clean, and I think this one will be in good shape. And moving on, we also have the purple Game Boy Color with what appears to be some tape or something that got stuck on here at one point. Now I am going to have to go back and look at the listing. I thought that I ordered one that had the back plate because specifically I wanted one of each color, the full set with the back plate. But this one does not have it. So I'm going to have to double check on that one. If I ordered the wrong one, I will just have to look at seeing if I can find either an OEM purple battery cover or I guess just an off-brand one that matches pretty close. But we can see in here, this one looks like it's got a little bit of corrosion. But no matter, let's just try it out. See if it works. And it does not so far, which is fine. One thing that's worth pointing out is that I had a comment on one of the other videos who gave me the great idea of building a battery pack instead for both the Game Boys and the Game Boy Colors to be able to bypass the potential of the corrosion being the issue on these things not booting. Which is a great idea. However, I have not gotten around to doing that yet. But what I do have are boxes and boxes of AA batteries. So hopefully this one's just going to be that corrosion issue, but we'll find out when we tackle this one down the road. And again, this one's just going to be adding to the collection as another color on the spectrum. So that's that one. Changing gears for a moment, we have another Game Boy Pocket. I wonder if this one was butted up against the Game Boy Advance with all of that grease. That's I don't have any paper towels down here with me. That's pretty gross. I don't know what happened. Fortunately, some of it got into the sticker too. But this one, as we can see on here as well, is that it is a bit dirty, also now greasy, but a bit dirty and kind of grimy around the edges. No matter, this will clean up just fine. Obviously the elephant in the room with this is the nasty burned polarizer, but we've done a video before on replacing that, and hopefully that's all that needs to be done on this one too, and we will have a functioning one that we can also add to the collection. So let's go ahead and just throw a couple batteries in here. I can also see a little bit of corrosion going on in this one. This may also need a little bit of motherboard cleaning, but that's fine. And nothing, which kind of to be expected. Man, that grease on this, it's actually, I don't know what that blue stuff is, whatever. So it's not powering on, but that's okay. I can't even tell, let's see. Yeah, the contrast wheel, nothing's working on this one. So this one might have some additional work beyond just cleaning that screen or replacing the polarizer. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a chance to get this cleaned up and get this working as well. And last but not least, we have two teal Game Boy Colors. Both of these appear to be in pretty dirty shape. Put that off there. And both of these do have the battery back covers, which is nice. This one here appears to have some pretty deep scratches in the lens, so that may need to be replaced. Otherwise, I think some cleaning. This one's got a lot of scratches down there, but that's okay. But let's go ahead and try these out. Let's see if either of these two power up. So we'll start with this one, which doesn't appear to be too bad. There's a little bit of rust on those battery terminals, but that'll be okay. And power it on. And nothing. Okay. So that one could be, again, a number of things. We'll have to tear into it and take a look at it. The other one, let's look in here. Battery contacts look great. Again, a lot of dust, gunk and stuff all around the outsides of it, but that's okay. Throw the batteries in. That one appears to work. So let's actually throw the game in there. And it does, but it's very quiet. There it goes. So that one looks like a little bit of cleaning of the battery terminals. Obviously giving it a whole good wash down, and then this volume adjuster is going to need a little bit of IPA in there to clean up those contacts, but otherwise this appears to be working pretty well also. So let's go and shut that off. So now the purpose of these are actually going to be twofold. One of them, as we showed before, I've got one of these already in the collection. Now we've got two more. This one here with the body and the screen lens being so scratched up, this is probably going to be the one that I'm going to look at doing an entire shell swap on. I've got one in the mail on order, which should be in here hopefully within the next couple weeks. Nice custom shell that I want to replace this one with. Obviously, at the same time that we replace the shell, we'll see if we can get this all cleaned up and running. So on this one, I might replace the shell with another one of Boxy Pixel's metal shells. I really like how the Game Boy Macro turned out with that faceplate, so I'm hoping that I can get another body for one of these. Or maybe both at the same time. I'd like to get a nice IPS screen for one of these Game Boy Colors too. So that is also on the radar for a project down the road. And of course, if I sit some of these up here out of the way, let's see. Try to get all of it on video here. Of course, with those, we also have the 6 original Game Boys left over from the 1,000 subscriber special video that also need to be repaired, reshelled, cleaned up, all that good stuff. So we have a lot of consoles here that will need to be gone through and cleaned up, refurbished, and made to be brand new. So yeah, I don't know which one I want to do next. Like I said, I do have a shell coming in for one of these here shortly. That will probably be one of the next videos, showing the cleaning, refurb, and then reshell of a new custom shell for one of those. But after that, I'm pretty open to doing a video on any of the rest of these that you would like to see cleaned, refurbished, all that good stuff. So leave me a comment down below. Which one would you like to see next? Would you like to see one of these original Game Boys? I know I posted a video of cleaning the dirtiest one, which involves some retro brighting, a vinegar bath, all that stuff to make it work. And I know some of you commented wanting to have seen that process. I had to show in the final product, so we can certainly go through that again on one of these. Or we can do it on any one of the rest of those. I've already done a video on doing the lens, the screen filter replacement, the polarizer replacement. So probably won't necessarily need to do a video on that, but we could do it just getting this thing cleaned up. Maybe cleaning up this bright orange one. I have not seen a lot of these on eBay. This one has me pretty excited to getting this thing cleaned up. But yeah, any of those that you're interested in seeing next, let me know, and I will look at trying to do that next. So once again, thanks for watching. I know this video isn't terribly informative. It's just a nice unboxing video, but I wanted to get something out there because I felt bad going almost 2 months before I released the last video. So I wanted another one out there while we work on getting the rest of this stuff staged and ready for refurb. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.